Hello, I'm Matty, and you're going to go through my yoga slash mobility routine. I've got to set up my watch for yoga, and then we're ready to go. Right, set. I've got a few exercises that I like to do, and I always watch Matt Sheldon, Rick Fit for footballers' yoga routine, and so I've implemented some of my stuff that I like to do and I feel like are good for me and they might be good for you. So I really like to use breath work. So we're going to use breath work, usually 6 breaths for a stretching exercise instead of time. And so 6 breaths usually takes about 45-50 seconds, so or to a minute, but the focus is to try and keep the breath as slow and controlled as possible so you can get as much oxygen to the muscles that need the recovery. And so let's start away now. The first exercise that we're going to do, that footballers and runners and everyone usually hates, it's a kneeling toe exercise. Keep your toes up while you kneel down, and sometimes I'm good at it, sometimes I'm not, so we'll start now with 6 breaths. Try breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. Lean back if you can. Perfect. Release these toes, shake them out a little bit, and we're going to go into kneeling toe stretch. Same thing, but keep your toes flat instead of up. Same again, 6 breaths. And lean back if you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable in the position, use a cushion to help support you. Perfect. Might hopefully get a tan in this English weather. I'm doubtful, but I might do. We're going to go into downward dog. So we're going to lift one leg up and keep one leg on the floor, like your right leg. Stretch that. Same again, 6 breaths each. Try and keep your back leg as straight as possible. Switch. Back down, shake your shoulders a little bit, because I usually get tired and my face always fills up with blood, so I might just go back down, go back into a downward dog, but this time we'll lean to one side and do little steps, right leg we'll do 20 steps altogether, and then after the 20 steps we hold for 6 breaths, a downward dog. Let's go. So, start now. 1, 2, try and hold for a second or two each one, and then go to the other leg. Kind of lost track now. I think we've got 2 more left. Okay, then hold in this position. We'll do 3 breaths actually. Perfect. Okay. Now, stand up. We're going to do a standing quad stretch. So to try and keep your balance, we'll go right leg first while you're stretching. Try and lean, go back up. We'll try and do 10. Do the balance now. We'll try and do 10 of them leans. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your leg might be hurting a little bit, like aching. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. If you lose balance or can't keep your balance, just lie down and do a normal quad stretch. That's okay. So, left leg up, same again. 1, 2. I lost my balance. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Lost my balance a little bit. My right leg is not as good as my left, but I'm trying to get stronger. Okay. I'll have this sheet just to keep an eye on what is next. Okay. Go back down with our back onto the ground. We're going to do some knee extensions. Wrap your fingers around the back of your knee and extend. We'll do 15 of these. I always end up just loving these. It helps with your just ability to stretch a little further. In them standard like hamstring stretches, it's perfect. We've got to 12, 14, 15. Okay, release it and go to your left leg. Same thing, strain out. Try and get further each time as well. You might not be nice at the start, but by the 15th rep, you should be able to do a lot better than what you started with. I I hope you're able to hear me with all this wind. But we'll see. Might need a microphone. I'm on 10. $14, $15. Cord might burn by then. But we'll keep in this position. We're going to do a standard seated hamstring stretch. Okay, we'll do 6 breaths. Again, try and keep your back as straight as possible. Keep your posture good. Try and reach your toes. This was always like brutal for me. I always hated it, but then I kept on doing it and it got better and better until I'm finally able to touch my toes. As you breathe out, try and go further in that stretch. Good? Okay. We'll do wide leg hamstring stretch now. Get your legs as wide as possible outwards. And then we hold a stretch. So we'll go forward as far as possible, then right, forward again, then left. The forward ones I want 3 breaths each, and then each on the side 6 breaths. So hold the middle first. Perfect. 3 done. Now go for 6 breaths. Right. Try and touch your toe with your opposite arm as well. We'll walk that to the middle where we can hold again for 3 breaths. Sorry. Feel this kind of in the groin area and the hamstrings. Perfect. We'll walk over to the left side. Same again, 6 breaths. My legs shaking a little bit. Okay. Over. So what's called a pigeon stretch. Not a pigeon stretch. We'll go over to what's called a frog stretch. So, get your knees as wide as possible outwards, while keeping your legs as straight as possible. So it's like 90 degrees. The elbows down, and you should feel good stretch in the adductor region. So just hold that for 6 breaths. Try and push your butt back as good as possible. It's always a funny stretch to do, like in public especially. It's just a bit horrible. But at least I'm on my own. stand up right now. I'll straighten this up. We'll go into a side lunge position. It's not about depth, it's about the stretch. So you don't need to go that far down. You just need to go until you feel a stretch in this region. So your hands can be here, on your knee, whichever's really comfortable for you. Doesn't really matter, as long as you get a stretch here. We'll do 3 breaths for this and then we switch. Breath's done. Alright, switch to the other side. This is a bit tight, I feel it straight away. Perfect. Whoa. Damn it. Okay, I'll stop it there. Okay, the wind is strong today. Okay, got the paper. Right, now we're going to warm up the hips a little bit. The 90-90 hip stretch. So we're going to do it in stages. So we're going to, there's our hands on the floor. And we're going to rotate our hips. So it's almost perfectly 90 degrees each for each leg. So we just rotate slowly to the other side. This is now 90 again. And back. We do 20 reps overall. Switch. Just feel really good stretch when you're down there. I think I'm on 8. This is a staple for like football players or even any athlete really. Just keep your hips as mobile as you can. 16. Yeah, I played soccer in the States for 3 years and then at the end became a track athlete, started running a bit, so I'm really enjoying that now. And I found like when I go back to playing football, I feel some hip injuries, which is a little annoying, but running is just perfect for my body, it feels like. So I do this all the time to help me out. This one will be without the hands on the floor. Keep the hands here. I'm just going to rotate and lift up. You can't lift up, just keep in this position and then rotate back. Or use your hands to push you up in this position and you hold it. So we'll do 10 overall, 5 each side. One side might be tougher to get up than the other one, which is fine. Just means there's different levels of mobility and strength on either side. That's 5. Your mat, like mine, might be a bit crumpled by the end. It's fine. That's balance. 9. 10. Perfect. Straighten these out. We'll go into our hip stretch. So what we're going to do is we're going to hold the stretch here for 4 breaths. Then after that, we just pulse it out for 8 reps. Okay. So 4 breaths first, hold it in a position where you feel the stretch. So good stretch here, and even here as well. That's 4. Let's pulse it out. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. We'll keep on this leg, rotate our back leg. So this is still facing the other way. So we'll do the same thing again. Hold this for 4 breaths. And then pulse it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. We'll go over to our right leg now. With our back foot down. Get to the stretch part and hold for 4 breaths. Perfect. I'll just rotate this way, see, facing you. Okay. Foot out, opposite way. Hold 4 breaths. Good. We'll push it out now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. We'll go back over to the left side. Move this forward, it keeps on going down, bit annoying. Up. Get our forward. What we're going to do is a kneeling quad stretch. So we're going to grab our foot with the same side arm and hold this here, pulling our leg up so we feel stretch in our quad. We'll hold it for 6 breaths. Perfect. We'll switch legs. On the left leg now. Still. Ooh, no. Balance is going. This side's a bit tighter than the other one. We'll hold for 6 breaths. I should probably do it inside, but oh well. Right leg to the left side, go into a pigeon stretch. You want it ideally to go to 90 degrees, but I haven't got great mobility in this area, so it's not necessarily 90 degrees. So we'll hold this, elbows down on the ground for 6 breaths. Perfect. We'll switch sides. Elbows down. And 6 breaths. Perfect. I always say perfect after. Alright, that's done. We'll stick onto the... sun's gone. It's just a little cloud. It's alright. So we'll stick onto the glutes. Change angles here. So what you want to do is bring your... We'll go left leg first. Bring your right leg up onto your left knee. Get your right arm in the middle of the your legs and wrap your arm around. Just pull this leg forward until you feel a stretch on the outside part of the glutes. Hold this here for 6 breaths again. I always like to push my knee a little bit if I don't feel the stretch as much. Good. Let's switch legs. This side's a little bit tighter than the other one. Again, 6 breaths. Brilliant. Lunge is my favourite stretch because you don't really have to do anything. It's a child's pose. I did pull day yesterday, so I did my back a little bit, so I'm tight here. 6 breaths again. Good. We'll go over to a left side. So bring your left arm to your left side and reach with your right arm. We'll do 3 breaths and then we'll switch to the other side. Walk over to the right side, reach with your left, 3 breaths. Okay, in this position, we'll go from child's pose to a cobra stretch, and then we hold cobra stretch for around 2 to 3 seconds, and then come back. So we do 6 reps altogether. So start off in the child's pose, hold each one for 2 seconds like the child's pose and the cobra. Just be slow and intentional about every movement. Halfway, we've got 3. Alright, 6 reps done. The next stretch I have planned is do this seated cross-legged stretch. So we'll do 3 breaths in your preferred style, and then 3 breaths with the other way, really, cross-legged. So in this position we'll just stretch forward so we feel a stretch in our glutes as well as the back. Good. Switch. It's a little bit tighter, as you can see. Whoa. The goal is to make this feel like my other one. I don't know why it's so tight. Okay. We'll stand up, shake our legs a little bit. Might feel a little bit tight. Then we're going to go into squat. Let's go down into our squat with our elbows against our knees, and we'll do our breath work. We'll do 6 breaths. Perfect. We'll do 5 rotations each arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch to the other arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In this position, with hands underneath the toes, you just straighten out your legs and go back to this position. Do 10 reps overall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Now, shake those out a little bit. Squats are always so hard. So, we'll do next in this position. I kind of like this position because it's quite mobile. I like feel the stretch as well. So we'll do some neck rotations. So we'll go clockwise around the neck slowly for 5 reps. Breathing as we go. And then when you're done with that, go anti-clockwise. 5 reps again. Okay, done with that, we're going to go side, side, like this. We'll do 20 reps overall, so 10 reps each side. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Good. And I always like to end with the stretch that we started off at the start and see and feel how your mobility has improved from the session. It's quite cool to really feel. So we'll hold this stretch just for 3 breaths, 3 slow breaths just to end that. Should be a lot less painful as well. Still might be painful, but it's a lot less than the start of the session for me anyway. Okay, that's it for my mobility session. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel a lot better than when you started. So that was about 40 minutes, I believe, and yeah, it was fun to do. That's my first yoga session that I've done. I'm not a licensed yoga masseur, or however you want to call it. I'm just a person who followed some yoga routines on YouTube and found out what I liked, what I didn't like, and wanted to show it to my channel. So this is my routine. You can use it. You can say it doesn't work for me and click off, but this is what I like and what I enjoy and what my body feels best at with these stretches. And so yeah, I hope you enjoyed the session. Leave a like and in a comment whichever you enjoyed or found hard for the stretch, and yeah, ready for the next video. Thank you. See ya. Hopefully you could hear me through the window.